So although I came here very late, guys, I will show you a little bit of the view. I was focusing on some photography stuff. I got a little bit late. It was raining a little bit. Had to take a little detour with the Uber, but finally made it. Got some splendid shots of the city, and you know, hopefully I'll return you know, on a different day so I can do a more comprehensive description and view of Rio. What's happening, everyone? Greetings from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Just made it here last night. As you can probably tell from the intro video, it was a little bit late. I got here midday or so. I did wanted to go to one of the spots that made Rio famous, the famous Dona Marta view. I got there a little bit late, but managed to capture some shots that you guys might see on my Facebook and Instagram account. Really phenomenal view. Probably one of the best views that I've seen of any city in the world. With that being said, right now I'm just walking around Copacabana here and just exploring the city. The weather's a little bit overcast. It's supposed to be overcast for the following 3 days, which is a little bit sucky, but you know, we're gonna make the most of it. Just gonna walk, explore, show you guys around. Not sure exactly how I'm gonna sequence the episodes from here, but I will be here for around 2 weeks. One of the main reasons is to get a little bit back in shape. You know, I've been slacking the last month or so, but decided this is a good opportunity. A nice town where you can find plenty of gyms, plenty of good food, you know, some decent protein, and get back in shape. Anyway, just gonna switch the camera for a sec, and I'm gonna show you guys Copacabana and the views. Right here we have the beach, you know, all the way in the back. It's a long beach. You know, you can find anything alongside it, you know, from vendors, from towels, from knickknacks, souvenirs, anything that you can think of, you know. And you got some really nice hotels here on the other side. You know, again, overcast, no blue skies for a while, but we're gonna make the most of it. If you do come, you have to go to Dona Marta view. It's just outstanding, and again, there was no one there. It was purely deserted, you know, especially in the evening, and you had some extraordinary views. Probably one of the best views. Just seeing the mountains, just seeing the Atlantic, you know, it's just phenomenal overall. Here's a really good spot here, guys, in Copacabana, where you can see the beauty of Rio, the beauty of this city at the Atlantic coast. You know, you got hotels, super nice. You know, very clean beach. You know, you got the mountains in the back. You know, that sugar loaf right there. We'll see how much we can zoom so you guys can see a little bit better. There you go. Quite fascinating. Probably gonna come here tonight for some shots. Probably not from this spot. I'm a little bit further than I wanted to. You know, I want to get a really nice view of the ocean in front. you know, with the mountains in the back. But you know, this is phenomenal, no doubt. The wind is starting to pick up, and you can kind of see how large the waves are getting, hitting the rocks. And by the Copacabana fort, guys, there's a really nice promenade. You know, there's some artillery and some other stuff, but you know, you got some nice walking space as well, and also some really nice panoramas of the city. I'm gonna go a little bit down and see exactly what's happening. You know, probably afterwards going to head towards Ipanema beach. Check that place out a bit. Well, let's see exactly what we got here. Again, strong winds. I'm trying to talk right into the microphone. That way you guys can hear me a little bit better. And this is Ipanema beach, guys. Looks just as stunning as Copacabana. We got the twin brothers, not sure exactly what those mountains are called, but something along those lines. You know, they're probably worth the hike, not sure exactly, but we'll see in the following days. Yeah, quite stunning. It's probably definitely not probably a great sunset location. Well, at least for twilight photos, definitely worth the visit. Probably from that rock right there. Although there are quite a few beaches here in Rio, you know, by far the most famous and popular, you know, and for good reason, no doubt. You know, you guys just saw the views, and you can see them right now behind me. Is you know, Copacabana and Ipanema. They're located one after another one. You know, you get Copacabana, and then right after you get Ipanema. You know, they have stunning views of the mountains. You know, that's probably what makes them so great. You know, you can see a completely different landscape, you know, on which one you go. So you know, one, you got the two brothers, and then the other one has Sugarloaf, you know, as the main points. But again, you know, there are a whole bunch of them. Not sure exactly how many beaches there are in Rio and surrounding, but you know, they're packed and they're very clean. You know, they're spotless, at least the Copacabana and Ipanema from what I've seen so far. So yeah, more than likely this is the photo spot that I'm gonna select for tonight. You know, most likely Saturday night it's gonna be extremely packed. You know, we got some really nice foreground right here with the waves. I'm not sure exactly if the tide's gonna reach over these rocks or not, but yeah, Ipanema is gonna be the spot. I mean, check it out, it's just fantastic. You know, I'm gonna catch some shots right now as well too, but it's just phenomenal indeed. And then I believe from this rock you can see the Copacabana as well on the other side. So definitely you can switch perspective quite easily and quite fast. So that's always a good thing, you know, having a spot where you can actually do multiple types of shots in the same time frame. You know, same time. I'm talking about a matter of seconds or minutes. And along the rocks and all over, you got nice cactuses, flowers, aloe, or whatever that is. But super nice foreground for some shots. So hopefully it won't rain today, so I can come and take some really nice shots here, because I think it has quite a bit of potential. And even if it does, you know, this is one spot that I'll definitely return with no doubt in mind. You don't clearly see the Copacabana beach, but it's still a nice spot, this rock right here. Again, Ipanema and part of Copacabana all in one. You know, this is a sugar loaf. You can tell the sugar loaf, and you can get the, you know, the nice waves in front. So, you know, decent views, no doubt. And all the way right there, guys. To make it a trilogy, I guess, of view spots, you get Christ the Redeemer, the statue of Jesus, which is right there. It's lateral with us, so we won't see the full crushed shape of the body, but we can tell it's him. Check out the size of this plant. Yeah, probably can't tell the size from you know, from the camera, but let me give you a comparison. You know, this cactus right here is 1 meter or so, and then that's, you know, 2.5 at least. It's pretty crazy. Definitely a great shooting spot right here. If the light was better, you can get some really nice footage. You know, a lot of these cactuses have flowers already, you know, and unfortunately a lot of initials that people marked on them. Yeah, so Rio has a whole bunch of shooting spots. You know, there are a whole bunch of panorama points. You know, you just got to make sure you pick the right time to visit each. That way you don't get something in shade. Good thing about Rio, they do have a really good plan for bicycles. You know, you can get for 5 reals, 60 minutes, and you know, you got plenty of time of going up and down a couple of times through Copacabana and Ipanema if you want with those bicycles. You know, I may use it in a few hours if I find myself in need of you know, getting somewhere in a fast pace, but you know, for now, walking should do. I do enjoy you know, having the warm climate and just enjoying the walk. So that was it, guys, from Copacabana and Ipanema. Just got done shooting some twilight photos, some night photos. Probably gonna keep these episodes a little bit short. I'm gonna do more of them. That way I'll keep it specifically to the subject at hand, to the attraction. You know, that way I can tag it accordingly. People can search for it accordingly. They don't have to look at a whole bunch of other footage that they may not find valuable. So yeah, right now just walking along the promenade, you know, with the beautiful city of Rio. It's stunning. It's stunning throughout the day. It's stunning throughout the night. Just phenomenal. You know, guys, it's probably one of the cities that, you know, been here only for 2 days, but it's been so fascinating. The views are incredible, as you will see in some of my photos that I'll post later on. So either way, till next time, from Rio, gratitude should be the only attitude. Take care, guys.